Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video, where we'll be discussing the 10 most common dating mistakes that people make. Dating can be an exciting and fun experience, but it can also be a challenging one if you don't know what you're doing. In this video, we'll be discussing some common pitfalls that people fall into when dating, and how you can avoid them. By learning from these mistakes, you'll be better equipped to find your dream match and have a more fulfilling dating experience. So, let's get started. The first mistake that people make when dating is moving too fast. This can happen when you're really excited about someone and you want to spend all your time with them. However, it's important to take things slow and get to know the person before committing to a serious relationship. Rushing into things can often lead to heartbreak and disappointment. Take the time to build a connection and make sure that you're both on the same page before moving forward. The second mistake that people make when dating is ignoring red flags. It's easy to overlook warning signs when you're really into someone, but it's important to pay attention to them. Red flags can include things like being disrespectful, dishonest, or emotionally unavailable. If you see these warning signs early on, it's better to address them or walk away from the relationship before things get too serious. The third mistake that people make when dating is focusing too much on physical attraction. While physical attraction is important, it shouldn't be the only factor that you consider when choosing a partner. Looks fade over time, but a strong emotional connection can last a lifetime. It's important to look for someone who shares your values and interests and who you can see yourself building a future with. The fourth mistake that people make when dating is being too picky. While it's important to have standards, being overly selective can limit your dating options and make it harder to find a compatible partner. It's important to be open-minded and give people a chance, even if they don't meet all of your criteria. You might be surprised by who you end up falling for. The fifth mistake that people make when dating is playing games. This can include things like waiting too long to text back or purposely being vague about your feelings. These games can lead to misunderstandings and frustration, and can ultimately sabotage a potentially great relationship. It's important to be honest and communicate openly with your partner. The sixth mistake that people make when dating is neglecting self-care. It's easy to get so caught up in a new relationship that you forget to take care of yourself. This can lead to burnout and ultimately damage the relationship. It's important to prioritize self-care and make time for the things that bring you joy, even when you're in a relationship. The seventh mistake that people make when dating is settling for less than they deserve. It's easy to lower your standards or compromise on what you want in a partner in order to avoid being single. However, settling for less can ultimately lead to unhappiness and dissatisfaction in the long run. It's important to know your worth and not settle for someone who doesn't treat you with the respect and love that you deserve. The eighth mistake that people make when dating is being too desperate. It's understandable to want to find a partner and be in a relationship, but desperation can often come off as unattractive and push people away. It's important to focus on your own happiness and well-being first, and trust that the right person will come along at the right time. The ninth mistake that people make when dating is being inflexible. It's important to have standards and boundaries, but being too rigid can make it difficult to connect with others. It's important to be open to new experiences and perspectives, and to be willing to compromise when necessary. This can help you build stronger and more meaningful relationships. The 10th and final mistake that people make when dating is not learning from past relationships. It's important to take the time to reflect on past experiences and identify patterns or behaviors that may have contributed to the relationship's end. This can help you grow and improve as a partner in future relationships. And there you have it, the 10 most common dating mistakes that people make. By avoiding these pitfalls, you'll be better equipped to find your dream match and build a strong and lasting relationship. Remember to take things slow, pay attention to red flags, and prioritize self-care. And above all, be true to yourself and trust that the right person will come along at the right time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.